Welcome to SC Custom Designs, where we continue the series on making a bandsaw box. Lessons learned. We certainly learn a lot of lessons in life, and it doesn't stop in the wood shop. I endeavored on making bandsaw boxes out of 4x4s in 2017, I believe. And essentially, you heard me right, you can make bandsaw boxes out of stock. Just go to Lowe's, Home Depot, wherever, your local lumber store, pick up a 4x4, cut it into chunks like this, for example, and make it into this. So this is a bandsaw box that I still have to glue up. These guys are at basically their final stages, these two here. And then we have some surprises to mention here. If this is the first time you're watching us, first of all, I want to thank you for coming to my wood shop. When you come here and you're watching for more than 10 seconds, I appreciate that. And give us a thumbs up, thumbs down. If you thumbs down, let us know what we can do to improve our videos. And please consider subscribing to my channel. That would be awesome. We'd love to have you guys aboard. On board. So let's get back to the video. So we're making this wedding gift for actually it turns out it's two sisters that got married, and so we have to hurry up and get this done. We've only got a couple of weeks from start to finish, and this is Sunday, May 2020, I believe, I think. At any rate, so here we are. We're talking about this. So we want to go through each and every step. Video number 1 shows you this 4x4, cutting it up over there on the I'm tethered right now, sorry, on the table saw, which is hiding over there. And we cut it up, and then we basically take it over there to the bandsaw, and that's why they're called bandsaw boxes. And we start cutting them up into pieces and putting them back together again. And when they're all done, it almost looks like this, like it's itself, but it's actually something functional. So let's go ahead and see what's the best way to do this. Let's go ahead and remind me, folks, I want to turn on my Westinghouse fan over there. First time of the season, I'm going to be turning it on. It's just a teeny bit sticky. We have about 64% humidity in the wood shop, and oddly enough, it's 64 degrees too. Interesting. So that's a new. You might want to get one of these for your wood shop. These things are a dime a dozen anymore. You know, I didn't really pay a lot of money for this guy, maybe $11, and I have this technology in my wood shop. I think that's important information to have. I certainly would have appreciated that information in the winter when I was making a lot of bandsaw boxes. No sooner cut the block, right, and start cutting it, and then I'd hear crack, 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 crack. It was literally drying out on me and cracking in my very prisons. So let's just put this down and see what we can say. Hopefully we can do this some justice here. And that doesn't look too bad. You just won't see my face. You're not missing anything, my friends, except for this awesome beard, I might add. All right. Okay, so here they are. Let's go ahead and unclamp this. Let me tell you, why are we doing this video, Lessons Learned? Because I've learned how to do something right and how to do it better, and how to do it wrong and how to do it better. So trial and error, my friends. So we discussed that this time around, Lessons Learned, I put these pieces together not all at once. I used to just glue it up, the unit, all at once. And I would do that with the interest of saving time, right? And in the end, I really wasn't saving time, because I'd have to fix mistakes, such as the wood drifting. And by the way, well, when I was in church today, I just had this really cool idea that I can do something about that, and I'm going to be doing that in the future. We'll be doing a tip on that. As a matter of fact, I'm going to employ it right here. Okay. I'm probably going to start the video over because I have to go get some nails, and we're going to show you how we're going to make this come together. What are the challenges that you might have, my friends? The challenges that you're going to have is that these pieces are going to wander. Okay, look at these guys. So when you put your pieces back together, what do you have? What's the anatomy of this box? You have a top we cut off, a bottom. Look that video up where we go through and we cut all this up for you, and then you cut the back. Okay, so all those guys got to go back together. And look, this guy seems to line up okay. This guy's a little bit off, okay, and that's not good. But at the end of the day, you're really not going to notice it that much. But you want perfection. You want things not to move. So this grain is lining up, and then this piece here is like, I don't think so. And it's not too bad, but it could, can it be better? So that's the idea, that you want to get these things together. You put the glue on, everything slides everywhere. We're going to show you how to address that. So it came in 2 stages. Well, let's see. Let's grab one of these guys and see if it's going to fit in. So this is the bandsaw box in its completed state, and you just have to be careful that you're putting the right one in. You don't want to force it, my friends. See, it only wants to go so far. So I either A, put it in the wrong one, or B, I just got to do a lot of sanding there. Let's set this one free. Okay, set it free, my friends. I need set free music. Problem with playing music, if it's not my own, it's all copyrighted, and I appreciate that. You want to get what's due you. So I'm okay with copyrighted music. So let's try this guy. See if he's gonna. I think he is gonna fit in. And look at that. He did. I don't know why this is a he, but this is a he. So there you go. You have the box, and it's all together. So, can I get it out? Yeah, I'm sure I can. So let's set him over here aside, and let's take a look at the box and its anatomy again. Okay, hopefully you're seeing this okay. All right, so how we're going to glue it up is, I think, in 3 stages. This here is easy enough to glue up. We'll glue this guy up, the drawer. So we can do that. That's okay. Then we're going to take this piece and this piece. This is the bottom and the actual main carcass of that's going to hold the drawer, right? We're going to glue that up. All right. Then we're going to take the back and glue that on. And then we're going to take the top and glue the top on. Okay? So, and I only have so many clamps in my shop, but even so, this guy's got to dry. Glue takes approximately, depending on your humidity and the weather in your shop, it's going to take about 3 hours or so. I let mine sit overnight. Okay, so hopefully you're enjoying my series on making these bandsaw boxes, and the little extra thing that we got going on. If you've been following me all along, then you know exactly what I'm going to talk about now. But if you haven't been following me along, this is your first one. This is the block that literally came out of the middle, okay? Like this. Actually, that is the one that came out of there. That's cool. And so, that being said, what do you do with this? So these here I cut off because I started the project. So essentially, you can look up that video. It's called Nested Trays. Give me a sec. I'm going to go get something for you. If I don't mess this up. Hopefully not. All right. Here they are, my friends. Nested trays. Look at that. So that block of wood you saw over there, I turned it into nested trays. So basically, it's just what it sounds like. They're trays that are nested, that go into each other. And that's a really cool concept. Otherwise, this would have been tossed aside, thrown into the garbage and whatever, or burnt. No, I'm going to reclaim this too. So I turned it in. I'll turn these into nested trays. And if you missed the video, I don't know if you can see me or not. If you missed the video, try this. If you missed the video on the 19-inch nested trays, oh man, they came out really, really nice. So There you go. All right, I think we're gonna let you go. We discussed, so we brought you through the entire process, okay, of making this bandsaw box. Now, we did some sanding in between because, you know, once you glue this piece to this piece, how in the world are you gonna get at this and sand it? All right, so I sanded this, and I'll do the same here. I have to do some sanding here. You can see how rough it is. See what you can see. So, I don't know if you can see it or not. It's very, very rough. So you definitely want to sand that ahead of time, my friends. So then you got this. Now we got to go ahead and sand the outside. That's a lot of fun for me. I can clean this up. Let's see if you can see my rigid over there. I could clean this up on the rigid oscillating belt sander, which is way over there. I'm gonna take it off, and then we'll have to end my video because my battery is really weak on not so strong. And hopefully I don't shut my video off. We're good. So we can clean this up, my friends, real quick over here on this guy. Look up the review on this rigid oscillating and spindle sander. So I can just take this, see this ridge down here. Sorry, I'm shaking and moving around a lot. You can see that there's a little bit of a ridge. I can clean that up literally in seconds by just touching it to this, because this here turns up and down like this. Okay. What I like about this is it's really not that loud, and I don't really put on air protection for this. But I do hook it up to a shop vac. Not a shop vac. I'm sorry. I'm tired. To the jet. If you are thinking about making this investment, stop thinking about it and do it. Yeah, it's expensive. Yes, I know. But how expensive are your lungs to fix once they're ruined from all that dust? All right. I said we're going to turn on our Westinghouse unit, and why is this so special to me? Well, I'm from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania originally, and Westinghouse. When you're riding along the river, or coming over the bridges, you'll see Westinghouse, just kind of like GE here in Schenectady. Well, Westinghouse is very prominent, and somebody gave me this fan. I was ever so pleased. See if we can get in close there. So this is Westinghouse. I don't know what in the world we're reading here, but made in the USA. Oh my God, one of my favorite parts. Made in the good old USA. Let's see if we can zoom in there a little bit. Hey, we can. All right. Let's go over here and see what we see. I don't know what I'm seeing. All right. This is probably UL inspected, I would imagine. Okay, so we're going to turn it on for the first time in the season. Well, but the first thing we're going to do is just spray it. This is my one of my number one tools in my shop, my friends. I'm constantly using it. Here we go. And all that dust. Okay, constantly using this guy to clean up everything. Here we go. This is almost like a plane engine. Here we go. Here it goes. That's pumping out some air. There's two speeds. That's the one I'll probably use right now. That serves me well in my shop, my friends. I don't know, that could be older than I am. I don't know, I'm 55 years old. So there you go, a little too much nostalgia going on there. So at any rate, yeah, it's that time of the year. And thanks for coming to my shop. I always appreciate it when you come in. We do one video a week or more. These days I've been doing a lot because I wanted to walk through the various steps of the bandsaw box. In the past I would jump from I'd do maybe one or two videos, and you're wondering how in the world do you make that? Well, you can follow the series, and part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I don't know how many there's going to be, But we still got more work to do, so we want you to enjoy the journey with us. So you can say, I know exactly how SE Custom Designs made those bandsaw boxes. And don't be intimidated by it, my friends. I was at first. Well, I was very intimidated. And but you're going to find that it's a lot of fun. And this isn't expensive. You could get yourself a 4x4 and have at it, okay? What I do recommend with you is you do things like this. You just sketch it out real quick. Because at the end of the day, when you are busy making all these pieces, you can forget the steps. I have steps 1 through 7 here. You're going to cut the top, the bottom, the back. Number 4 is the main drawer or block, which is this. Then from that, you're going to cut the front, the back, and then you're going to cut out the actual drawer, this here, okay? And it turns into this. Otherwise, it turns into this. All right? So you want to have those steps, and I'll tell you, I refer to them over and over and over. I'll even go back and watch my own video. Before me, I had to watch somebody else. I didn't have to. I enjoyed watching somebody else's video, which I hope you're enjoying watching my videos as well. So there you go. Thanks for coming to my shop. Have a great day. Again, 1 video a week or more. And God bless. You guys have a great rest of your Sunday.